Like, oh man.
So before Ross the Boss get on, so we got a couple people in here.
Yeah, let's get the going.
Um,
This light too bright though.
Before we get into the topic, I had an interesting discussion with who I was talking to, Tony and Nash. All right, we got a little group chat and we be talking about shit. And we was talking about
Niggas with hair.
Yeah. I'm crying. That's facts. That's definitely facts. So Nash is the only single one. So he was talking about single life, single problems and whatnot. So I asked him, so I'm gonna ask y'all, do y'all think most men want to be married? And for people in the chat, put a 1 if you think most men want to be married, and put a 2 if you think most men don't want to be married. So, Marky D, I'm going to go to you first.
No, hell no. Go to Bink first.
Why you gotta go to me first?
I want to know what you're going to say.
Do you think most men want to be married, Bink?
Honestly, deep down they do.
Okay, you see most men. Is there a percentage?
Deep down.
Is there a percentage?
I'm gonna go.
No, give me cakes. No, give me cakes. Either 1 or 2. Ain't no 1.5. Get out of here. So
she's starting already.
You think 60-40. You think 60% of men want to be married, 40% of men don't. Yeah. All right, that's fair. How about you, Marky D? You think most men want to be married?
I'm going with 80% want to be married.
Really?
Deep down.
What does that even mean?
The ideal of it. Is like, I mean, they call bitches their wife already, so that's just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, who that? Oh, gee, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck? Bitch Ross the Boss. What's up, Kay? Yo, shout out to Kay. Kay is in the build. My loctician in the build. Shout out to you. What's up, Ross the Boss? How you feeling today?
What's good?
No, I can't call it.
Man, I just had to get Xavier in the bed.
It's grown up time. So go ahead. So everybody, Ross the Boss, I know you just joined, but I asked the question. Do you think most men want to be married?
Yeah.
And what percentage would you say of men want to be married?
Oh, 75.
Really? I said 80. Bink said 40.
He said 60.
I said 60.
He said 60.
Was it 60? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Mike said 60-40 something. My bad.
No, that's Bink. Bink said 60-40.
I said 60-40.
Okay.
Really? Okay. All right. So Kay said 70% of men want to be married. Really? So it's a disconnect there.
I think most.
But want. Understand the word of want. It's very, doesn't mean shit. Because the number might drop from 75 to like 32 to actually get married.
No. That's what I'm saying. So Kimmy Cake saying 45. So she's saying most men don't want to be married. No, I'm not saying. That's why I said it's a disconnect. Like if y'all saying 80% of men want to be married, I don't know what the percentage is. Maybe like 30%. Like especially with black people at least. Our shit went way down.
Way low.
Okay,
yeah.
So let me ask y'all a question then. Do y'all think most women want to be married, and what percentage?
Yes.
Okay.
200%.
No.
200%. So 200%.
What? 200%.
200% women want to be married.
Sound like you've been proposed to.
Women do.
Huh?
Women want to be married to the right man.
Oh no, but we ain't going there yet.
No. Before we get I'm just saying,
but I believe all women want to be married.
To find the right man, you gotta know you want to get married first. So you're saying 100% of women want to get married?
That's a fact.
I believe all women of the world want to be married.
In the comments, put a 1 if you think most women want to be married, and then give us a percentage. So you say 100%, Bing say 200%, and Marky D, how you feel?
I feel like it's probably like 70. I go with 93%.
93% want to be married.
93 point. 8.
Oh, see that now you talk about radio stations
extra.
now. So Kate said 100% too. Really? So okay. So
93.
by y'all math then that the marriage rate should be 70%.
No, the fuck is not, because the want to get married and to actually doing the steps that it takes to get married or being the man.
No. That's fact. No, I'm just saying though. But if you want some shit, if I want some shit and you want some shit, all right. Well, let's make this shit happen. So I'm just saying, in theory, not obviously
in
like
theory.
what's happening.
I want to
not
I
happening.
want to be rich. She want to be rich. Let's be rich.
Well, yeah. Let's get rich together. Exactly. That don't mean you're gonna get rich, but at least you'll start. But if nobody trying to get rich, nobody trying to get married, it's a disconnect. Okay.
Why you think there's so many just fiancés out here in the world?
Like legit fiancés, like went down on one knee with a ring, or just like, yeah, I'm gonna marry you one day.
Well, I'm gonna marry you one day doesn't make you a fiance.
I'm just saying.
You know how many girls out here I just seen get proposed to on video and then be back out her asking who up?
No, that's facts. That's facts. Okay, so y'all think most men want to be married. Y'all think most women want to be married. That's why you talk about it in the beginning. No, that's facts, Kay. Okay. So let's talk about it because Ross the Boss, this is something Marcus mentioned, I want to say a couple shows ago when he talked about women making themselves a moment. Right? So if y'all saying that most women want to be married, then it's a disconnect with the amount of women that are getting married. So let's talk about, let's give some women some game. Let's give some women some game. Okay. How about long-term relationships, though? How about do you think most people want long-term relationships, regardless if it's marriage or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you're saying that whether you get married, most people want a long-term relationship. All right, bet. So let's talk about it then.
Or a few.
Or a few. Hey. I mean, if y'all people look at me, I ain't mad at y'all.
I ain't mad at them either.
So let's talk about women making themselves a moment. Let's start. Where y'all want to start? We'll start in the beginning. I guess at what point
I'll start.
So Marky D, Bink. I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all know that a woman will be a moment when you first meet her?
Some.
Good question.
Some.
Okay, some. All right, explain how you figure that out. Like what signs?
What the fuck did Bink say?
Oh, he ain't saying anything yet.
The fuck you saying, Bink?
I'm waiting on you. I went to first last time. You go.
My bad. All right. My bad. No, I said some.
Okay.
Some, would be you said explain that.
Yeah. Why? Like why?
Yeah. How do you know that?
No, I told women, I said, grab your wine. Look, I got wine, ladies. Grab your notepad. Right. We here to give y'all some game.
All right, well.
Say, Ross the Boss on our dog. That shit was brown as hell.
Yes, it is.
Okay, go ahead, Marky D.
Well, some would be a moment because kind of like I shouldn't even be talking to her, or you just know she's a side door, so there's only so far the side door can go.
So you saying that if you already know her.
You don't have to know her to know that she's not. Hold on, Mike. What the fuck you just say?
Well, you say that you shouldn't be talking to her. How do you know you shouldn't be talking to her unless you know her?
Well, I know that I'm not gonna like this guy. I know I'm not gonna allow myself to get this deep with this girl.
Okay, why? Explain.
That's the most polite way to say it.
Why? What is the issue? Come on, let's get into it. We're here to talk about it.
She just might not be.
I need to know.
She might be a butterface. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, appearance. We talk about looks. Talk about looks.
What I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, or her mechanics might not be something that you like. You know what I mean? Her movements.
No, you know what? Nah.
What movement?
Her movement, as a sense, though, the way she conduct herself. You know what I'm saying? The way she conduct herself. The way she talks.
Like if she
stripped. The way she talk.
Okay. The way she talked.
The way that her mechanics and the way she talked, her views on simple stuff. Because I done found myself chilling with a couple girls where their views I didn't agree with, or like the ratchetness, or like.
Well, wait. Don't. I don't want to get that far yet, because we're going to talk about that. I'm just saying, when you first go meet, like, say you driving in the whip, or you about to walk up to her. Do you know in your mind when you talking to her, like, yeah, she's just gonna be a moment when you walk away?
Some.
Okay. But say what happened in that interaction that you know, like, yeah, this just gonna be a joint that I'm just gonna probably bust down.
I'm going back to Butterface.
Okay, so Butterface.
Like Shorty Jai, ugly but got the fat ass booty. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
A nigga still get that number. You know what I'm saying? They still hear it with the sup later on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the schedule looking like.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not much ladies could do about their face. They could throw some makeup on, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. All right. What else?
You met this girl. She was just super drunk at the club. You got her number, but you're like, that's how she looked.
She ain't gonna remember.
She was hard. You know what I'm saying? No shit like that, right?
Okay. No, I'm rocking with you, Marky D. I'm rocking with you. Anything else? You said the way she talked. Like, what do you mean by that?
Like I don't mind a girl that's gonna talk her shit, but it's like a certain level of shit talking that just like is like a turn off. And I mean, like, if I see her, like, let's say I see her and then somebody bump into her and they apologize, but she like go extra with it. It's like, whoa, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I don't like that
either.
either.
The day we go out, all automatic. You know what I mean? That can be a deterrent too, as well.
Okay.
That's a fact.
How about you, Bink Dini? I know you're a married man, but say back in the day, what were some things that you was like, yeah, she's just gonna be a moment. I'm just gonna bust that down. I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Oh man. I mean, for me, I think it was just me, my popularity, like me playing basketball. They liked me for me, like just playing basketball. They knew what it was already, kind of in a sense. But yeah, there's definitely some joints I was just like, yeah, you can't. You just come to the back door.
Well, okay. What was it about
them,
though? Yeah, why you come to that?
Huh?
What made you think that way about them? Like, what was it? Or is it because they came to you only because of basketball? Like, anybody that come to me because basketballs are moments.
That's how dudes is.
It is what it is. Yo, my moments is like, if I see her, I'll be like, oh, she cute, she drinking, something like that. Like, I'm quick to go get drunk, come back, let's have fun. Like, but when you see a good moment, you kind of approach it different. You do.
What's a good moment, Bink?
I'm like a good looking girl. Like you see it.
Okay.
You know, she got the good qualities, but you approach it different. But you don't know how she act. Like she could be quiet, and you know you approach her differently. But like if she just on some old ratchet, you gonna be like, yo, I got here, take these drinks, and then you gonna keep talking to her that night until. But if you see something else that you like, oh damn, that's different. Oh, she conducting herself all proper. Let me come correct.
Okay, so Ross the Boss, let me throw it to you. How do you feel about what they just said? Like, do you think that's true? What they talking about?
I mean, I don't really know because I still don't understand men.
Okay,
but
learn something today, girl.
I mean, I guess it depends on the kind of guy. Like, it depends on the guy. Like, everything is different because everybody is not for everybody. So, you know, it might be a man who look at Jocelyn Hernandez. She with ballistics. You know what I mean? Nobody ever would have thought that because of who she is. She would have a man hold her down like that. So that's why it depends on the man. Marcus?
Do you ever meet a dude and know he a moment?
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely.
What are those processes that you go through in your brain? Right, Mike?
I'm big on looks.
Oh, so, see, boom, there we go. looks to let you know, like, oh, his car nice, get his number, but
no. Actually, that stuff don't turn me on at all. Like the nice car and the big flashy shit.
So
It makes me feel like I'm about to have an issue on my hands.
if it's
You know
not,
what I mean?
so if it's not the look,
So it's like the looks of like the skincare, the teeth, the clean
but hold
look.
on, Ross the
I love
boss,
it.
because I gotta ask you a question there.
ugly
Because
ass
right, I know
we all know that stuff changes when you get to know people that pursue you and you develop relationships with them.
Well, no, but hold on. If you talk about, you said his what was messed up? He said
Nothing was messed
no.
up.
You said like his teeth and like his shoes or something. What you say?
I said his teeth, his
skin.
skin, like
So you
like
telling me that
the
if a nigga
healthiness
walk
of
up to
him.
you and he look like he been through it, you still gonna give him your number? You still gonna rock with him?
I still will give him my number as a friend, but I don't automatically
that just
listen.
burned
Let me
me up
tell you.
inside. Like, you know he don't want to be your friend. Like, get out of here. Like, you know what he's trying to do.
But that is not my problem. That should not be my problem.
When you get on this show,
That should not be my problem. I feel like okay, with me, I am so used to hanging out with guys that it's easier for me to be a friend to a guy than to a girl.
They don't know you had a whole bunch of boy girls that you was chilling with, rapping in the studio. They don't know that.
Right, they don't know that. So it's like, even though you coming at me because you probably want to have sex with me, most likely, I'll always think of that with every dude that I talk to. Automatically. Yeah, like I do because of Stevie. He programmed my brain like that.
Don't go ahead and put that on Stevie.
Listen, when I lost my virginity, that is the first thing he said to me when I walked in my grandma's house, because he heard, I guess my mom told him, and he was like, well, you know they only going to have sex with you, right? And I was like, oh, but I didn't know that. And then I found out.
It's not a bad thing, though, right? No, I don't know. You know, keep it 100, right?
That's the rawest shit Mike ever said.
It is a bad
thing, though, because why else would men walk up to a woman and get her number? Like, I don't want to be friends with
I really would like for it to be like this. This is how I would like for it to be, even though this is not how the world works. But this is how it works in my brain, and this is how I deal with dudes, and this is why I give them my number anyways. This is how I feel like it should work. If you see somebody that you like or want to fuck or whatever, of course that would eventually happen if you give that person that sensual feeling for you. Like me as a female, I don't automatically have that feeling. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I see somebody, oh, I want to have sex with them. Like, yeah, if you looking like muscular and buff and like
different.
LL Cool J, then yeah, maybe. But I don't automatically have that.
It's a difference between only wanting to have sex with you and wanting to have sex with you. I want to have sex with you, but I still might want to kick it with you anyways. It's different if I only want to have sex with you.
I need to see the kick it part first.
Yeah, no,
I need to see that you're able to kick it first. And that is why I still give dude my number, because
I don't know.
You might be, I don't know who you might be, but who am I to say that you are not the person for me? You know what I mean? Like, I don't make those type of judgments. Like, in my brain, I'll be like, ooh, yeah, or ooh, no. But, you don't never know who you're running into. You never know who's going to be your blessing. You block your blessing by being too judgmental. And that is why I do give my number away. So it's like,
all ugly dudes with good skin and good teeth. DM Ross the
Boss. I'll cry. Okay, but Ross the Boss, are you seeing women like?
Stop running.
Do you think? Are you seeing women like they describe? Are you seeing them win? Still? Like, are you seeing the women that's ratchet, like Marky D said, kind of loud, ready to beef? Do you see them winning, or do you see or are they kind of accurate? Right. I'm not talking about Jocelyn
Winning?
Hernandez. Right. I'm just talking about just average.
Do I see them
Yeah, because
winning?
you ain't asking nothing about them winning.
Well, I'm talking about like, do you do you see them in long-term relationships?
I see. I've seen some in some toxic that's still in toxic
Okay.
relationships.
Yeah. Nah. We ain't talking about that then.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, like
what they
that's the
got.
only time I see somebody that's like that. Like, cause I got a sister like
Okay.
that, and she is still in her relationship, but it's very rocky. It's very bad.
So yeah, I never
It's
say
horrible.
moments do have relationships, but they are like you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
You
know
know.
what I'm saying?
No, that's facts. That is
And
facts. And
that's where the whole "Single for the Night" song came for people like that. You know what I'm saying? They more so just like
My thing, what I hate is when I meet somebody and I do give them my number and they come off weird or they come off
yeah,
like
that's next.
too much small talk and not enough action behind the small talk.
Okay, well, look, I'm glad this segue. Let's get into it, right? Because okay, you walk up to them, you get their number, you get them your number, whatever the case may be, right? And then y'all start
Mm-hmm.
texting, y'all start talking, maybe go on a date. What do people do? I'm gonna go back to the fellas. I'm gonna go to Bink. Bink, like in the early stages, what do women do that you be like, nah, she definitely just gonna be a moment. Is there anything that women do, like through texting, through talking, through like they're going on a date or whatever, that you'd be like, yeah, she definitely gonna be a moment?
I don't know. I ain't never thought about it like that.
Keep it real.
I never thought about it like that.
Keep it
well,
real.
think about it now.
Right? Well, come on. Like, I know you haven't thought about it, but it's been people that you then got their number and y'all been talking, and something happened, right? Whether something happened that y'all don't go to the next level. What was
What
it?
have a bitch did that lets you know that bitch won't be around in a couple months?
It passed. Yeah, about a month later, it's over.
Man, I don't know. Maybe the way they talk. I mean, if I talk to them on the phone, if they cussing in front of their kids, like
Here we
I
go.
don't
Here we
know.
go. That's big. I ain't go front. Turn off. I don't mind. I'm not a couple
I
cuss
don't know,
words.
man. Or
look at
if they
y'all.
just I don't. I mean, I know some of y'all
So
smoke.
cursing.
I don't smoke.
So you, so y'all.
I don't smoke,
Okay,
so
go ahead,
I
Pink.
don't prefer smoking. So like,
Okay.
if we FaceTime and you sitting up there
What?
smoking and shut up.
I'm crying.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I'm with him.
y'all both mentioned
I'm with him.
talking. What's up? What's up with this talking?
I'm with him. I'm with that guy, man. I'm with my
Let's talk
guy
about it. So,
on the cussing. Cause I don't
okay.
mind a little bit of cussing words, a little curse, like go sit your asses down. Yeah. You know what I mean?
facts.
Or cut the shit. Boom. But all that motherfuckers go sit your motherfucking asses down if I beat your fucking asses. I heard that on the phone. I already know that bitch ain't never gonna make it to one of my family events.
What?
I don't
Roster
care
Ball?
if
Is that
she's
you,
a
Roster
front. I
Ball?
don't care if she's a front door.
That is
She could
me.
be a front door joint. She could be a walk to the corner store past Mike House joint. With that mouth, only gonna get to the patio. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that. Even before I had a kid or like whatever, just that like that type of talk to the kids, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I respect that.
Probably because I was talked to like that, but I cuss his mind the fuck out. Okay.
Well, guess what, girl? You ain't for me.
You know I am. You know how I
I
am.
am crying.
You know I'm cussing the fuck out that damn kid in there.
Well, you know, fucking people always get their family members. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? But I have been around. But you're not even like you're like you're like you build up. You know what I'm saying? It's like Xavier stop, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And then when some shit break, you might go that level when something has happened.
Yeah, that's the fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I know joints where when they just got home from work, like I've been with them through the process. Like I know the kids ain't do nothing that bad yet. Or like,
oh, that's my mama.
You know what I'm saying? No, just like, I know she had an attitude from work. She walk in the house and just start going. Yeah. You know what I mean? Girls that, like,
blaming everybody.
Little stink ain't do nothing.
Yeah, automatically I know I'm wearing a condom with her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm crying. Okay, so I respect that. Obviously, I'm not gonna say my stuff because y'all can call me bougie and judgmental.
Oh, okay,
so
we gonna
keep moving.
I need to hear it.
So,
no,
Marky D,
what happened was he do that. That's never a form of pushing back, but just more like smoother.
I align with you and Bink 100%. I'm with y'all 100%. So, Marky D, you mentioned views. You said some of their views. What's some of the views that women have that you be like, yeah, she's just a moment? I mean, let me say it. Why you take the blunt? I know I'm not hurting these streets no more, thank God. But if I heard her joint say that she was strong and independent, I am gone as fast as I can.
What?
If she's strong and independent, I'm super good. I am good. You be strong and independent by your damn self.
That's the second rawest thing I've heard you say.
I'm just yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
She's strong and independent. I gotta go.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I just came to that conclusion. I swear that just came to my conclusion a couple months ago. Is that when you tell a dude that you're independent and all of this, they be looking like, okay, well, what do you need me for?
Not me. I'm not me.
It depends on the man, though. It depends on the man. But the ones who really doing the ones who really like gonna take care of you and make sure you good, them the ones you can't be trying to act like you too strong without them because they want to make sure that it's gonna be like this 50, and 50, you know they a little bit up there. This is their side. Take care of nobody but my dog and my son.
Well, right. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't take care of yourself. That's not what I'm saying. Right? Angie's smart as hell. Like, she got a job, she good, she make good money.
Right.
My thing is that if we are going to be together, we got to be interdependent. Right? We got to be a team. And too often, like, one man be wanting to do shit by themselves. Like, no, I got it. Well, you got it. You don't need me then. I don't got time for this. I'm not going to fight you to try to help you. That's what I'm not going to do.
Right. It depends on what she wanted to do. I might let her ask.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we out? But once again, we're talking about being a moment versus somebody I'm gonna be serious with. If we're gonna be talking for a year, 2 years, like long-term relationship, 5 years of marriage, that independent shit gotta go. It has to go.
Hell no.
So okay, I know this is probably completely off, but by you saying that, it's like, after how long do you wait? I mean, how long should a woman wait to ask for something if she's not independent? Like, if she do need you, when do you feel comfortable to help?
As in, like, buying, like, paying the bill, or like buying a purse or something? Or like what?
Not buying no purse, like something that she needs done, like something that's a bill, or, just accent, even if for food, like when is it okay to come to you and say, hey, can you like when like at what point?
Like, if it's food,
I'm gonna use my first. I don't feel comfortable answering that for today.
Okay. So let me get to some of the comments. Kimmy Cake said what? Jackie said why? Kimmy Cake. So in our defense, that's only because we have to be, but I also never say that. Yeah. Question: how do we as women sift through the moments to find something long term? A lot of men these days give you their representative. All right, we're gonna talk about that. No, that's a good question, Kimmy Cakes. But so Jackie, the reason why I say that is because Right, I believe in therapy, so I totally believe in therapy. You need to go get your shit worked out. And I actually was having a discussion with one of my cousins, one of my older cousins, one day on Facebook, and she was talking about like, oh, a real man will sit there and wait for a woman who's been through things to work it out and help her get through it and this and that. And I'm like, yo, go work out your damn problems your damn self. Like, it's not. I am not your therapist. I'm not here to pick up the pieces of the last dude. Like, right? Men get hurt too, but we don't really sit around and ask women to pick up all the pieces. Like, we kind of just keep going and moving.
Men do.
Some men. I'm not talking about all men, but most men. Most men don't even talk about mental health. Most men don't even talk about the heartbreak they didn't have. Right? We take it on the chin. We keep it moving. Now we might.
Where am I meeting the dudes
we might go do damage though. Right? Men that have been hurt, we will go and do some damage, but we may not talk about it.
Exactly. So, like, it's the damage that you can tell how that you don't got to say nothing.
Exactly. No,
you don't got to.
But once again, like for me, a woman that's strong and independent is because right, you basically in a relationship with another nigga, and I'm not looking for that.
Oh, that's what you perceive from that type of thing.
Well, that's how. That's
like
how
you already got somebody else that you dependent on. Really,
yeah. It's like, yo, if we gonna be together and we gonna rock, right? I'm gonna depend on you. I'm gonna need something from you. You're gonna need something from me, and I'm gonna need to know that when you need help, you're gonna ask for it. Don't be all stressed out and have an attitude all day and be afraid to tell me what you need, and then you just mad and shit. You're like, what's up? Well, I got it. I'm gonna do it myself. All right. Well, I'm out. But as far as the time period, like if once we decide, like, yo, we rocking together, right? Let's rock together. Now, if you're gonna ask me for $1,000 purse, nah, that's quiet. But if you like, yo, I haven't ate today.
What about hair?
Oh, yeah, nah. Get your hair done, get your feet done. But something got to be reciprocated. Like then, so when I say, yo, can you make me some dinner? If you can make me some dinner and you telling me how you had a long day, I don't want to. Then that's where we have an issue.
And sex will not get you what you want, sweetheart.
Nah.
I could dig that.
So that's where I'm at.
Here, not never, not yesterday or tomorrow.
Nah. Sex has been devalued. It's so accessible now.
But head might get you a ride.
That's facts.
Yo.
But Marky D, you said something about views. What views? You talking political views?
I cannot.
What views you talking about, Marky D?
Go to somebody else. I can't stop laughing.
So how about you, Bink? So Steph, Kimmy Case asked, how do women shift through the moments to find something long term? A lot of men these days give you their representative. Do you find that men give you a false, like a fake person first?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because I feel like they think that they want something that they really don't, or it could be that, or it could be they want to get what they want out of you, and as soon as they get it, it's like, hey, peace. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's so difficult dealing with men because I feel like a woman is always open for a relationship. We love being in love. You know what I mean? We want it. We crave it. So men don't. like it don't. So it's like,
why do you think women crave relationships?
Because we want somebody that we just only having sex with. That's it. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm serious. I didn't see that coming.
One person, we want the one person to help us. We want the one person to have sex with. We don't want to be out here feeling. I don't out here being with this person and that person. But I don't want to be with somebody who just wants that though. Like, I want to be able to depend on you too. Like.
And that's my issue with the strong independent is like you want somebody to depend on.
6 months.
Right.
6 months.
And just like, damn, I'm trying to show you, like, yo, you can depend on me,
Right.
and you just like, okay. So, Marky D, Bink, y'all think that men put up a representative, and if so, why?
I don't even know how to fucking answer that, dude.
He's the representative.
No,
he knows exactly how to handle that
Marky
shit.
D is Marky D
Answer
through
the
and
question.
through. I think what you see is what you get.
That joint. Like, I don't even know what he's saying to me.
Do you think men do you think men act in a way early and then change later?
I don't know if it's an act because I feel like it's almost a process sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you meet this girl and you like her. It's just like in the courting stage, the honeymoon stage. It's just one of the stages. Now, sometimes the problem is how far do you digress from that is really the question you should be asking. You know what I'm saying? Because all men, you know what I'm saying? You give a little bullet before. It's like, oh, you want to take Angie out. You want to take Jackie out. Now you're like, whoa, we're going to eat dinner in the house today. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, in the beginning, y'all might have went out 4 times in a week out there. I bet you ain't going to do that shit now. You know what I'm saying, though? So things just change over time, within time. And
people get comfortable.
It's not really a comfortable thing because it can also be now we're a team and we're saving money for the bigger picture also. You know what I mean? Depending on if it's a mutual digress or if it's just the you digress where it's like you used to open the door for, which I do have a problem. I ain't gonna front. I am like 100% door opener in the beginning.
Okay, and then what do you fall down to?
I am going to use my second.
Marty, like, open your damn door. How about you, Bink? Dude. And Kim and Cake said, do they lie? Do men lie in the beginning? Is it a lie, Bink?
Yes.
But
if you believe it yourself, is it a lie?
Is it a lie?
If you believe it yourself, is it a lie?
If you pull up on the first date and you open her door, right? Your shirt tucked in, right? You open her, you get her chair, right? You buy her some flowers. Is that really a lie?
Is that really a lie?
That's technically throwing yourself a oop.
Okay. Off the backboard.
You know what I mean?
You're lying. Because that ain't who you is.
False advertising.
You ain't opening up doors for real.
It's one thing. Lying is something.
False advertisement.
Some of y'all girls out here definitely, I would love to try and sue y'all for false advertisement for sure.
Listen.
I
definitely, yeah.
But my thing is it really lying? My thing is if you know the price it costs to get in, I'm paying the price. If I know to have sex with you, I gotta open this door. I gotta tip, right? I gotta do all this stuff just to have sex with you. Is it really a lie? I'm just trying to do what you. I'm trying to be the person that you want me to be before we can have sex.
Come on,
so it should be consistent, right?
I like,
you know, jigging my wine.
Do we not like this guy today?
I like this guy.
I like this guy today, man.
Jigging my wine.
Whatever, Marcus, don't know.
So
no.
Is it really
like
a
the
lie?
closest? This is like the closest.
It really is a lie because I feel like if
Marky D would be to be in the same that you will ever see.
Yeah,
right here,
I see that
right now.
I'm seeing it.
I'm crying.
You will be to be in the same.
No,
I'm just saying
that is
it's a
lie. If it's not something that you are willing to continue to do to get it, then why do it from the beginning?
I don't know that I'm not willing to do this.
I can be given a try. Okay, do women lie? Do women lie? Do women not be their best representative? Do women not lie?
Hair done.
Hair done. Yes, they
hair done. Feet done.
Waist trainer on.
What? Motherfucking got the matching pants.
It's a process.
In the bra. Ain't seen your matching pants.
You know, if that's something that you want to continue to see, if that's something that you want to, if you want to continue to see my makeup, If you want to continue to see my hair, and if it's turning you on that much, help me continue it
Who
on.
the fuck got it done the first time? Because that's who you need to go to.
You strong, you independent. Go ahead, do your thing.
I don't want to be that strong or independent. I want
that nigga if he go get your hair done. And
I want you to see how it look on me, so that you can see how it look on me. But if that's something that you like, you should help me keep it up.
Hey man, not on the regular though.
That's like lingerie.
Opening up the goddamn door.
That is like lingerie. If you want to see your woman continue to wear lingerie, go and buy some lingerie. Don't be like, oh yeah, this girl she wear lingerie. You don't. Like, go buy some fucking lingerie.
Okay, I like that point.
About?
I do like that point, Ross the Ball. But at the same time, do you think sometimes women stop doing what they were doing to get the man to keep opening the doors and keep doing stuff?
Because that
it do be like that. But like Marcus said, sometimes it is a process. Like, you know what I mean? It might have been something that you were able to do when you first was with this person, and you might have lost the job. You might have not been able to go out and sell your coochie no more because dealing with this one man and you can't make the same amount of money. So it's a process.
I'm crying. Let me get some of these comments. So,
shout out to Backstage.
Kimmy Cakes. To answer your question, this is what I would do. Look at who they are in their entire life, not just who they are with you, right? Because men will lie.
Yeah.
Men will lie. And I'm giving the ladies some game, fellas. Sorry. But men will lie. But like, I'm going to use myself as an example. If you see how I talk to Angie, I talk to other women that way. I talk to, right? I don't call women out their names over here, but then treat her like a queen, right? I treat women in general around the same. I'm going to treat Angie a little better, but no, I open the door for women in general, not just Angie, right? I do certain things, the way I treat my friends, the way I am with my family. I am that way across the board. The way I am at work, the way I'm at school, I'm that way across the board.
Okay, Black Jesus.
I'm not saying I'm Black Jesus. I'm just saying I'm consistent. I'm consistent across the board. Just look how they are with everybody else. If they are one way with everybody else and this way with you, like who are they? So I mean, that's up to you. I mean, if you want to believe that you're special and they are this way because of you,
everybody want to believe that.
Everybody want to believe they're special.
You're not
special.
You got that right, Mikey.
You're not special.
I like that. So I do like that because I never thought about that. I never thought about how somebody treats everybody in general or the women around them in general. You know what I mean? But I don't know, because your brother is like, he is so the opposite of you, and he's very good to me. You know what I mean? So he's not good to them. He's not good to some of the women. And like, so I don't know. Like, maybe he got potential to be good to somebody.
Somebody one day.
Marcus better than me.
Somebody one day.
Marcus at his best is better than me at my best. Right? That's one thing my mom always said. Like, Marcus is like, he has the potential to be her best child. Like, the way his manners, the way he is with family. Like, Marcus has the potential to be the best. He just sometimes be like, man, fuck y'all. I ain't too mad at him.
That's a fact.
Okay, so Slick said women don't want to be lonely.
If you think you're lonely now.
So Kimmy Cake said, in my 20s, white lies. In my 30s, hell no. So Kimmy Cake, like I say, you got to be intentional. Once you're in your 30s, you got to be intentional.
Wait until tonight, girl.
So all right, okay. So we talked about when you went to go get your number early in the talking stages. All right, now y'all been talking for 3 months. What? 3 months? What's a good time? 6 months? I say 6 months. I've been talking for 6 months.
To what? To know she a moment?
Well, I guess once you get 3 months, let's go 3 months then. Right? Because 6 months, you half a year. I think 3 months is like the good point to be like, all right, we're gonna keep doing this, or are we gonna just like, are we really doing this, or are we just kicking it?
Well, I feel like we are kind of how they become moments is very early in the beginning. It's normally the how they become moments is normally in the first 2 months.
Okay. So first 2 months. So what? But so that's what I'm saying. So you met her and it was good. Y'all kicked it one time.
She like
y'all was good.
Like, think you got 10 girls, and like out of those 10, 5 showed that they were like 3 of them showed that they were moments in the first week. You know what I'm saying? And then you got like maybe the next 3 was like 2 weeks in, but like that last moments, the last of the moments will probably be at the 2-month mark.
Okay. Does her friends determine if she's a moment?
Her friends can determine. They do not determine, but they can
play a hand in it.
Determine. Because it's about you have ratchet ass friends, but if you like, if it shows that you are the flunky in your group of friends, me being Marky D, I cannot talk to a flunky of a group. I cannot.
Really? See,
because
I heard that from women.
I'm going to find myself arguing with one of her friends on the regular, in a sense, if she can't stand on her own too. Therefore, she may be a front door, but because of her friends, she would move herself to a moment, aka side door.
So you know explain that. Explain the flunky. Right? I haven't heard that word in 15 years.
What I say?
What is she doing that makes her the flunky in the group? Right? Because I heard women say like I can't be with the dude that the niggas on the block sent to the corner store. Right? I know what that is. But what?
She holding the coats in the club. I feel like you're saying.
I want to go say that one, but that's a good one, Raw. That's a good one, Raw.
Yo, I'm crying. Yo, that is funny.
That's why,
funny.
That's why you are like our favorite guest / co-host, because you say shit like that.
I know you, Ross. The boss come hold it down every time.
Definitely was our bitch being the bitch holding the motherfucking coats at the club.
Coats and keys. Hold my drink. Everybody talking to her friends.
Such an asshole.
Yeah, I'm crying. Yo, Kimmy Cake said not the coats is winner. Somebody got to do it. Oh my God.
Somebody do got to do it, but then you got to think of the woman that's holding the coats is probably the more nurturing. You know what I mean? Like
the group mom.
Yes. Ooh, you know what I mean? The person that is
the hater.
How often do she hold the coat?
The hater. That's fact.
The hater.
Is she the main coat holder? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Are you alternating weeks, or every time y'all go out, it's her?
It's her. It's always her.
Is she the designated coat? She the designated coat holder.
She the designated driver. She the designated coat holder. She the designated hater.
She's the nurturer.
Okay, so the group
gas money.
So y'all can't be the group mom. What's it? The group mom? Is that what they call it?
I'm not gonna allow her to twist
that
to be in the group mom. That's not where we at. She took it there, but that's not where the fuck this conversation was at.
Okay.
This conversation was at.
I didn't say that.
Some kind of way. Some kind of way. Ross the balls. Fucking the word flunky, right? And made that shit.
Made it
a fucking
group mom.
Real quick. No, she's a nurturing mother.
A nurturing mom? How the fuck?
I did not call her the mother.
Allow her to do that shit.
No,
I feel like the mother is the bully of the group. I feel like the mother is the bully of the group. That's the person who's bossing everybody around.
No, you know
I feel like the person holding the coat is the nurturer, the one that cares about, people too much.
The name is not Ross the Balls, and you don't know what a fucking flunky is. You know what a flunky is. You know who they are.
I just said the person that holds the coat.
So how the fuck did become a nurturing mother?
Yeah, right.
I didn't say mother. Somebody else said mother.
You said she's nurturing. Yeah.
I said she's the nurturer, the person of the group that's going to be the person that be like, okay, yeah, let me make sure you got this. You know, you know, she probably is the designated driver. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? She probably the one that's going to make sure her friends get home safe. You know what I mean? But I feel like somebody who is going to be considered the mother of the group is going to be the person that's the bully.
My problem is,
because that's
my problem is
with mother's eye. They be bullying.
Ross the boss. My problem is my girl is not going to come over and hang out on a Saturday night. And I would rather her go out and shake her ass than to know that she was the designated coke holder all night. Like you left. Like I can't even watch our Netflix show together. I gotta watch some other shit because you want to go hold coats at a regular club for the rest of the goddamn night.
Yeah, I mean, like so they only invite her out because they need somebody to drive. Is that what you're talking about, Marky D?
I mean, at that point, if you fucking clear
the person that everybody's using, the funky.
No, you're not drinking.
You just there to watch your friends coats and make sure they get home safe. They got FaceTime for that, or you better Uber. I don't know what to tell you at that point.
That's why she's the nurturer. But she might be the flunky, the one that everybody take advantage of. Like, she's easily taken advantage of. And that's the reason why she's not liked by anybody.
No, she's liked by her friends. Her friends love her. They don't even know that she's a flunky.
They take advantage of
her.
They don't even know it because it has always been that way.
So Bink Dini, how about family? Can you determine if somebody is going to be a moment by their family?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I'm sick of you being neutral. This yes and no.
Listen, man. I know. I'm all about family.
That's Mr. Pushback and you Mr. Safety.
Gotta keep my name safe, man.
I want him to
gotta go to bed.
That's the bird man. He's married.
I gotta go to bed soon, man. You know, I don't need no evil looks.
Well, okay, let me ask you, what's worse? A woman who is disconnected from her family or too connected to her family?
I'm gonna say this. What I don't like, if a girl is being disrespectful to her mother, arguing with her, cussing her out, like, that ain't gonna fly. I ain't like, no way. Like, you only get one mother. And you out here fighting and arguing with her, acting like you don't care, I'm out. Now that I do not like. I'm gone moment. You can't even come on my street, bruh. You can't come down my street. I'm gonna hop in go.
Ross the boss be like this all day. Ross the boss be like this all day. What is going on
y'all.
here, Ross?
I'm happy I joined because I'm learning something.
I had an urge for one of these.
Peeps.
Oh Lord.
Kimmy Cake. So Kimmy Cake said, "Do y'all even meet their family if they're a moment? Men can't meet my family until we establish some things." Well, I'm not even necessarily saying really meeting a fam, but you can get a family dynamic from a person by talking to them. Like, you know, if their mom or cousin or sister calling them all day, you always over there, like you the one they call, or if she never say anything about her family or fuck them, I don't really rock with them. That's what I mean. Like, are those red flags? Are those red flags to y'all, Margaret? Is that a red flag to you?
Green flags, depending. It could be a green flag.
Okay, explain.
Yes.
Well, for one, disconnected from the family. Disconnected from the family, that should make it easy. So I don't gotta meet no dad. I don't care if nobody gotta like me.
So ain't meeting mine.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you know what I'm saying, though, maybe she just don't get along with her family for whatever reasons. Don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So that can, but then again,
because maybe she the what does they call it? The
black sheep,
the goat, the black sheep.
Well, I'm a herder.
Maybe she's the black sheep.
I'm a herder, so.
Marky D hurting black sheep.
Stop that shit.
Oh, shout out to Miss Goody. Miss Goody ain't been here in a minute. Shout out to you. I am crying. Oh my God.
So
All right, Ross the Boss, how about you? Do you care about how a man is with his family?
Yeah, I do.
And what way? Do you want him to be close?
Only reason, yes, I do. I want him to be close to his family because I want to be close to his family.
Mm.
I don't want it to be like, oh, I went to a birthday party and it was a problem. I went without you type shit. You know what
Mm.
I mean? Like, or I went to a girls' night with your cousins and it's just like, what? I ain't got time. Like, listen, me, I already don't have no friends. So I'm okay with hanging with my dude's family as family. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like, I already don't really like people. So it's like, okay, if your family is a liking to me and they're inviting me out, don't be like, oh, I don't fuck with them, so you can't go.
Mm.
Or, you know, like, come on now, get out your feelings. And like, you should be happy I'm hanging with your people because I could be hanging with people you don't know. So yeah, that's a big plus to me.
No, that's facts. That is facts. All right, y'all. This is something that we did not cover. We talked about.
How do women make themselves a moment? I haven't answered that question.
It's a lot. So it sounds like, so for one, if ladies clean up that language, it sounds like men don't rock with all that. I don't rock with cussing really, but it
I should
sounds
just
like
tell
men
two
not rock with
stories.
cussing.
I should just tell two
What you say?
stories. I should just tell two stories on how some girls became moments that maybe they can get a better just from that.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I
Little
want to
story time with Marky
know.
D.
All right, this is how.
That's a good segment.
Boom.
Story time with Marky D.
Here we go. Now, one girl became a moment because if me and you, this is back in the day, me and her was talking and we hanging out, we chilling, whatever, you know, boom, we talking on the phone, you coming over here, I let you throw a birthday party at my house, whatever, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? And let's just say that we did something. And then after we did something, you are okay with us not talking for 3 days in a row.
Mm.
You know?
Okay.
Like, and then if I hit you up, I don't even hear, like, I might hear, what's up, stranger? But it's not really no pushback. It's just like, what's up, stranger? What you been up to? And then we proceed with the conversation and then rinse and repeat those same actions over and over again. And once you have shown me that you are okay with that, you are now a moment. It may be a reoccurring moment, but nevertheless still a moment.
A moment. Ah, that's a good example.
I like that because that goes both ways.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just like you might not hit a joint just to see if she hits you up. And even if a girl don't want to be the first one to hit you up, they got that clock where they will hit you up eventually.
Yeah, like 3 days. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean before they hit you up, they'll probably text you 48 hours max after that. You know what I'm saying? If you go 3-4 days after such a intimate moment, that lets me know these moments really ain't so intimate. It might be just another day at the park. You know, it might be another day at the job.
See, we didn't talk about that. Does having sex too fast make women a moment?
But that's what I was about to say on my part. That's why I wanted to talk about it because
yes and no.
I do feel that way.
Yes and no, depending on who you are. Unfortunately, looks, attitude, the cursing, all that type of stuff plays a role into that. Or it could just be the state of mind that the man is in, that you have no choice where you go. You know what I mean? It might be the state of mind where he might be on the path where I done came across a couple good women when I look back on it, but I was in the moment. I was in the moment.
When you look back on it.
I was in moment mode. You know what I mean? Where no matter how good you were,
It didn't matter.
I was only hiring for the moment.
It was tip agency.
Tip agency out here, man.
I could not stand him at all.
Okay.
It ain't always the girl. The dude just might just be in the moment, state of mind. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Or decide to not.
That plays a big part.
What's up, Lou?
The state of mind plays
that's why I told Kimmy Cakes, you know, especially once you get 30, you gotta be intentional. You know, you need to know who you're messing with.
I mean, you gotta be intentional, but honestly, like 50-year-olds are not really intentional.
Number one.
You know,
if a girl only call you after the club,
both ways.
That's major moment.
Or you might even be a moment in that case.
That's major
at that moment. At that moment, you both might be moments. You know, and then next thing you know, you had a baby with the wrong one.
No, for real. And
you know,
I mean, people make that. I feel like people make themselves moments by having sex too quick. Period. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love foreplay. Like the whatever leads up until sex, all the way till we get that point. I'll be like, no, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. Like, I just wanted the sensual part. I love being sensual, so it's like I don't want to take it that far as to you sticking your shit in me. You know what I mean? Because
men and women got this big disconnect.
But
because men want to get to it.
Changes.
Yeah, but I feel like once you open up that door, it's pretty much going to be what it is every time you see that person. Every time you're around that person, they're going to want that.
It doesn't have to be that way.
And it don't have to be that way. I'm not saying that it has to, but 9 times out of 10, 90% of the time, if you have sex with somebody and you're chilling with them again, you're going to be like, this is what's going to happen by the end of the night.
Out of that
like
90%, 60% might be on the female.
Why? Because of the foreplay. Because of the foreplay.
Okay.
But it's just like, just because you have foreplay with somebody, that doesn't mean that it has to lead to sex at that very moment. It does not mean that. Because I feel like it's a buildup and it's just establishing your sensuality with each other. It's establishing the comfortability. It's establishing comfortability.
If you call me over
Ross the
ball.
Ross the balls. But
I'm expecting.
You sit here acting like women don't like sex, though. Like, y'all be wanting sex just as much as us. Y'all be acting like y'all don't sometimes.
No, I don't believe,
you don't believe that.
I don't. No. I don't believe that women like sex as much as men. Absolutely.
Maybe not as much.
Like, we like money more than sex.
Let a man stop trying to fuck you.
We like stability and security way more than sex. I feel like y'all sexual.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And our security is neck and neck. Like,
I can respect that, but like the way women be acting like it's just like, oh, I just want to lay here and just do nothing. It's like, come on, y'all be wanting to have
it's the sensuality. It's the sensual thing.
And that's why I said disconnect.
It's not about
then y'all do stupid shit like throw your ass all up on me and I'm just laying here.
No. When that happens, you get the ass thrown on you. It's definitely go time.
Like, do something. It's I'm just trying to lay here, but I'm like, yo, you sleeping?
Get rid of that one. That one gotta go.
That one gotta go.
If she's throwing an ass on you like this,
that one gotta go. Yeah. Hey, ladies,
that one gotta go. But if she like hugging on you and loving on you and just like,
said they gotta go.
Now if you rubbing on me, what's that going?
Yeah, if they like hugging on you. It's the hugging part. Like, if we laying down and I'm like hugged on your chest, that do not mean I want to have sex with you. No.
I am very disturbed in me asking this because in my mind, foreplay without sex behind that is like going to a movie theater just to watch what movies are coming to the theater.
And then leaving?
Yeah. So like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would I go all the way to the movie theater?
It is fighting like
Go
that.
all the way to the movie theater.
Good example, because we don't gotta watch this movie because it might not even be good anyway. It don't matter. Like,
but at that point, why would I come back to that?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, though. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
At that point, why
I'm gonna tell you the truth, though. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Huh?
A woman cannot feel the 100% of it unless she is 100% in it. You know what I mean? Like,
so
if she just wants to get the feeling of it, it's like, okay, that's a build-up for us. You know what I mean? Pussy don't get wet every time. Like, it ain't gonna get wet unless you think about some shit.
Yes, the fuck you does.
No, no. That's no. Pussy don't get wet every time. It don't.
Yes, it does.
I mean, Marcus, I'm not talking about your shenanigans, okay?
Where the Scorpios at?
I am not talking about your shenanigans. The pussy might get wet, but it don't mean that it's gonna stay wet. And that's what you want. You want.
I'll give you that.
You want to have that 100% sensuality and comfortability with her, because if she is not staying wet, that means there is a disconnect between y'all somewhere. It was not ready. And
20 minutes.
Come on now. Who wants to have to keep getting it fucking wet every time? If you don't make somebody comfortable enough to have sex with you willingly, and if a woman is not like begging you for your dick, you might want to like not even do it, because you're going to have to work extra hard to get it back wet once it's wet and it get dry again. You know what I mean?
Like, offend a woman in dry pussy by saying that dry pussy is not because the pussy got dry pussy, but because she's not comfortable with the man?
No.
What the fuck is going on?
Yo.
No. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now it's big step story time. Now it's big step story time.
If a nigga can't get up, y'all gonna be like, well, maybe he don't like you. That nigga gay. Yeah, well,
no, I really feel that. I really feel that way. I really feel like if a dude dick don't stay up the whole time, it's because you didn't put all that work in to keep that thing up. Fair across the board. Like, yeah. I feel like if a nigga gets soft in the middle of fucking you, he damn near got to think of another bitch or another scenario in order to get his shit back up. Like. And that is not okay. It should be 100% sensual connect, and that is where the foreplay comes in. If we have foreplay and I leave without you having sex with me, you're going to wonder what the fuck could have happened in that moment.
How many nights of foreplay are you?
You're going to build up. Next time I come to you, you're going to be like, damn.
Pause. Because now this is where the issue comes, because you are putting how you feel on men. Men don't feel that way. I ain't think like, oh shit, next time that shit gonna be crazy. I'm going home with blue balls mad as hell. What are you talking
she
about?
Might not never see. She might not never see.
I don't really feel like you should have to go home with blue balls though. I feel like you should still have to be able to ejaculate in that moment of foreplay. Just not. It don't have to be with sex. Like. It don't have to be you sticking your dick inside of me. I don't feel that. It just okay, I'm gonna tell you how it is. I do massages. I do massages, and I might jerk you off at the end of the massage, but you already ready. You already ready by the end of my massage. My massage is so crazy.
Get her out of here, buddy.
My massage is so crazy.
Yo, Ross the boss, like, I know we cousins, but I'm gonna give y'all all this work.
All of it.
Do you think men understand that? Do you think men understand women's viewpoint more than women understand men's viewpoint? Let me give you an example. I think men will try to do the 20, 30-minute foreplay just to get to where we need to get to. But then women still going to be like, but why do we gotta have sex? Like, because I want to have sex. I don't think that women really understand how men feel. Like men try everything.
Okay.
Don't give me no damn
Okay.
foreplay.
I got a question, right? Because this is just a question for me, honestly. Because I do foreplay with a lot of men, honestly.
Oh my God.
I do. I do. Because I love foreplay. Like, I love it. I love foreplay. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love
You see
it.
my, you see
Like,
my face right now,
cause
Ted?
I'm a very sensual person. Like, I'm not really one of them people that you could probably come to when you horny and want to just fuck, because my shit ain't gonna get off like that.
Yeah,
Like okay, call one of them bitches. Like they got you. Like, but I mean, not my nigga though. My nigga, I'm gonna do everything I can to have my shit straight. You know what I mean?
That's like that.
But when I'm dealing with somebody who I'm getting to know or getting to, we're trying to figure out what we are, like, come on. You know what I mean? Okay. You gotta have a build up with that. Like, I'm not gonna just automatically want you just because you're you. Like,
that's facts.
I don't. It just is what it is.
I think most men jump through hoops, right? Men will open the doors, they'll pay for the dinner, they'll sit there and listen to you talk about your friends all day. Like, we don't really care. Like, we'll do all of that. Go back to the crib, have 40 minutes of foreplay, and be driving home, blue balled up, mad as hell. You never see me.
Yeah, again. But no, you shouldn't be blue balled. If a bitch didn't be blue balled, that's the problem.
Mike, lay in bed and not be upset, not show any discomfort, and still cuddle.
We can still do all that stuff, and they give it to the next motherfucker.
Man, like, yo.
That's a fact.
What? You mean to tell me I done set up here?
That's a fact.
I done paid dinner, lobster, bread, all this shit. I'm going out my way. And you saying you got shit to do, and then Omar come to the block and be like, "Yo, man, I went to Tanika house last night, man. That shit was crazy, bro."
Come through, spit on it 2
but
times.
It's a dude that she's already comfortable with. It's a dude she's already comfortable with. We don't want to be adding too many bodies to us. Like, men can do that. Y'all can fuck anything and everything, but we don't be wanting to add too many bodies.
Don't forget that I used to drive half the bitches on Backpage. I know damn well they can motherfucking fucking do whatever for whoever, whenever, too. So what makes it about?
But that's for money. That's whole different. No. You want to be a lick?
No.
That's.
You want to be a temporary lick that just paid me 150, 400, 500 for the day
dinner
and get your shit?
Was 115. Movies for 40. In that gas.
Okay, but listen. Let me tell you about a bitch on Backpage.
No.
She don't want shit. She only want whatever it is that's coming at that very moment when you knock on the door. And that's it. You better not call her motherfucking phone no more.
It wasn't me.
Now, if you dealing with a nigga that's really trying to fuck with you and date you and take you on movies and stuff, you want to see, like, where they head at. Like, is this person really going to be the person that I could depend on? Like, you don't want to be just giving. And because then niggas is not going to admit that, oh, yeah, I paid her for sex. You know what I mean? They not going to say that. They're not going to say, oh, I met her on Backpage. That means you be on Backpage paying for pussy. You're not going to do that. So a nigga that take you out on a date is somebody that you can be like, okay, I'm gonna try to take this person serious and see where they head at, and make sure that they not just trying to have sex with me and dump me. But some niggas, they just want to go on dates anyways, and they just need somebody to go.
Some dudes be trying to kick it. That's facts. Like, it's been times like, yo, let's go kick it. Like,
and that's a fact. They'll go and take the next bitch off the corner to a fucking movie.
I ain't doing that.
But the person that's taking you to the movies and showing you something, you get your emotions in that person. Somebody on Backpage, that person, you don't even remember their face.
So, Ross the Boss, in your opinion, then, what is there a timeline that women should have sex then? If you're saying that too early,
I do believe that there's not a timeline. Okay. I do believe that there is a certain moment that a guy show you that they're ready to really take you serious. You know what I mean? Like, dates don't mean that somebody is serious at all to
How
me.
long
I feel
does that
like
usually take for you to know if a nigga's trying to really rock with you or not? Like, is it soon? Is it like the first 2 weeks?
no, not
So
soon.
like 6 months. What are we talking about?
It don't go by the time. It go by how many times we like
Kick it.
do what we do, how we do it. You know what I mean?
I go pick
How
up
many
your kid.
times did I make him wait? How many times did I make him wait? How many times did he take me on this date and show me that he is a consistent person? You know what I mean? You know, like, I feel like you need to get to know somebody in not all 4 seasons, like everybody say. You know what I mean? Broke 4, whatever. I feel like if you get to know somebody with how they are with you, how they are without you, because you know how somebody is without you, honestly. Like, we ain't gonna lie about that, because they show you who they are. For real, they show you who they are. And that's how I take people. You know what I mean? Like, if I call you and you acting weird around certain people, I know, red flag. You know what I mean? Like, you're not it. You know, like, oh, I can't go to this place with you. Why? Is there somebody there that you already talked to? You trying to hide me from somebody? You trying to hide me? You know what I mean? It's all
That's the
those
first
type of
thing you
things.
go to?
Maybe a nigga got beef. The fuck?
That's what I say. Yo, it's a big disconnect
But you know
between men
what?
and women.
Honestly, that type of stuff can be communicated. Like, I don't feel comfortable with you over here because something I'm basically thinking of your safety, and this is not where you're supposed to be as a woman. You know what I mean? It's all about communication when you're dealing with somebody. Period. It don't matter. That's just like,
see, I think
I'm not taking you to the track.
we need a dating show. I think we really need a dating show because men and women are so fucked up nowadays. Because honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think women know men at all. Like, y'all want men to act like women. Like, y'all want us to communicate like y'all. Y'all want us to love like y'all. Y'all want us to move like y'all, and we don't. If I say I don't want you going, like, I don't gotta explain everything to you.
Thank you. Like, come on.
Just sit your ass down.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's where the disconnect is. That's where it is.
Bobby got to do it back in the day.
Because if you say that to somebody who has,
right? Well,
if
you
don't gotta explain in detail.
Hold on. Because me, Marky D, and Bink, we can go somewhere and Bink is to say like, yo, what's one word? And we know what he means. We don't need him to explain everything. Like, we know once he say that what time it is, and men communicate like that to women.
It's the way you say things too.
Maybe
it's your projection. It's your projection. If you saying like, listen, this is not the place that I feel comfortable with you being at, or you be like, nah, you ain't coming. Like, what the fuck? Now I'm trying to get your location and what corner he at? Because why the fuck? Like, fuck you talking about? But it's the way that you communicate. It's all about communication. If you say, listen, nah, I done dealt with niggas where I know I can't be at certain spots that they at because it's a dangerous spot. Listen, I done had niggas that I'm with get shot mad times. I know I can't go on this block with them. I done been through that. So I will understand if you say, listen, nah, that ain't it, shorty. You know what I mean? This ain't the spot for you to be.
When it's time to pay the bills, when it's time to fight for your honor. Like, when do we get to be men? Because
when do you get to be? You can be a man all day.
How they open up doors and pay for everything, but women didn't wear the clothes they wore. They fucking listen to the men. They fucking cook dinner. You know, so it's like y'all not doing none of this shit.
I love that
want
time.
Us to be like y'all granddads and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Marky D getting to his bag now.
But y'all want us to be like your grandmothers, cooking home cooked meals from scratch, and you know what I mean? Y'all want that shit too. So when do women get to be women?
All the goddamn time.
Like we passed the test?
All the time.
After we passed the test?
All the time.
After we fucked y'all, y'all see that the pussy good win. Like
all the time.
When do we get to be women where we could say, no, you are not the man that need to be sticking your dick in me?
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like, I need to figure out who you are first.
That sounds like rape. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Come on, now you trying to make it something else.
It's just like, okay.
Dead ass, because men judge women off of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I wrong? Men don't judge women off of like how she act when it's time to get the pussy?
Yeah, everybody's being graded at that point.
Yeah.
Do you take my socks off? Do I put your socks
Everybody.
off? You know
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I ain't taking my socks off, man.
Everybody. And that's the cutoff point.
He not taking
his socks off. Point.
I ain't taking my socks off.
Bink not out here getting in with the socks on. I'm crazy.
I don't know. Man. I mean, guys are.
I don't like
guys are different.
Do you think guys are more traditional than women though?
Absolutely not.
Really? We can bring women all the time. I don't. Can you think so? I can be women all the time. I don't know.
Yes, I feel like we could be a woman at all times as long as we are being treated like a woman. Like,
but my thing is women out here moving that way even when they're not with a man.
I mean, if you're not with a man, how are you supposed to move? Like, you want to be with a man?
Move like a goddamn lady.
Right? Like you don't want to be a moment.
But, okay, I'm going to take it from my standpoint.
I think most men, when they're messing with a woman, a lot of men, I think they still do pay for all the dates. Men still pay for all the dates when it's time to go downstairs.
If there is dates.
Well, if it's dates, that's fair. If it's dates. Like, well, but that's the thing. Like, men don't even gotta really go on dates no more. Like, it's women out here just like busting it open.
That's crazy.
I mean, they're busting it open.
That's crazy. You know what? That's a fact because men choose their wife and women choose who to fuck. So that is why I am saying what I'm saying. Like, just because y'all got to a certain point or, oh, you was kissing him and, oh, you was touching him, you do not have to have sex with him. It don't matter what he wanted because he already know what he wanted from the beginning. All you can do is know what you want. Yes. That's it.
Yes.
And I tell my friend this all the time. It does not matter what that nigga wants.
It does, though.
Because at the end of the day, it does not matter what that nigga want when you first meet him. No, it does not matter because
if you talking about sex, then yeah, okay.
I'm talking about when you first meet a man. Yes. When it comes to you being in a relationship and y'all already established y'all in a relationship, y'all out there, like you and your girl.
Nope.
I feel like
I'm pushing back. I gotta push back on you, Ross. I gotta push back. I gotta push back on you because, like, we just talked about, like you said that you want to go on a couple of dates, you want to see where he at, you want to kick it. So men gotta do all of this just to make you feel comfortable. What is the woman's role to do during this period? Y'all just chilling? Well, like, let me just see how he is. Are y'all doing anything for us?
Our role is to be a part of the process that Marcus was talking about.
This is what I'm saying.
To make y'all still want to even do that with us. All that, oh, you cussing at your kids. Oh,
no, for us,
you doing this.
For us, what are y'all doing
for y'all? Us? Because that's what they said. They said a woman that turns me off is a woman that is doing this and doing that and doing that and doing this. Her actions, her words. So that is our role. Our role is to show you that we can be a woman for you. You know what I mean? Like, we can cook in the kitchen.
So you
don't have to take me out. You don't gotta take me out No, I will.
Early in the stage.
I do nice stuff for my friends anyways. I do nice stuff for my friends anyways. That is me anyways. You get what I'm saying? I do. I just made a custom tray with my friend's brand on it and a custom this. He didn't have to give me nothing. You know what I mean? I felt the need to do that for him, and I told him I was going to do that for him, and I did it.
That's dope.
But my thing is, are you going to do what you say you're going to do too?
Maybe.
And that is how I'm going to look at it. Like,
well, that's my thing. It should be reciprocal. Like, so say for example, so me and Angie, when we were early in our talking, I took her out on a date. The next date, we went to Dave and Buster's to go get drinks, and I went to go pay. She's like, "No, I got it," and I was like, "Oh shit, no woman never."
Exactly.
That's dope. And then one day she came over, like she brought me some cake and shit. It was like it wasn't just all me. Like men like women that like them. And if you're not doing nothing at all,
whatever you can bring to the table,
bring it. That's what I'm saying.
And whatever you can bring to the table, bring it. Because if a woman is not bringing anything to the table and you got to do everything, then no.
All right, I'm with you now.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I respect that.
I'm just saying that I don't have to have sex with you just because I have foreplay with you and I'm not if I don't want to.
Right,
like,
do not have foreplay with men.
Period.
Don't have foreplay with men. Send us home. Send us home.
Yeah.
Please.
No, I'm gonna have foreplay with you. I'm gonna have foreplay with you if I feel comfortable enough to get to that point with you.
No, I'm gonna have foreplay with you.
I'm gonna have it because I love it. It's the sensual part. It helps me build a sensuality for you if I can have foreplay with you when we don't even gotta do that shit. But you still get your shit off. You still get your shit off. You're not gonna leave with blue balls. You're gonna
giving out hand jobs during these processes, unfortunately. So with that being the case,
give them a hand job. Don't let them leave with blue balls.
I see that. Now, that's a girl a dude could possibly go back and see because it's like, okay, I didn't fuck. But at the end of the day, it's all about getting the nut off at the end of the day for a man. Whether the girl sucked it out.
Yes, because you could have jerked your own dick.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
But I did it for you. So... And I led you to that point, and I made sure I did it for you. You know what I mean? Like I made sure that it was done. So if I'm doing that, and I'm coming with whatever I can bring to the table, whatever I feel like I could bring.
Yeah, everybody don't think like that.
I feel like you might be like.
But that's why they be moments because they feel like they pussy is going to get them to the next level. And that is not the case. Like you said, sex is too accessible nowadays.
Yo, Bink, how many,
you got to have more. If you could show a man that whenever you can lead him on to sex, and imagine how the sex is going to be if he feeling that crazy that you,
but we
you know what I mean, can get him to that point. And
you are 1%. You are like 10%.
But go ahead. I know you had a question for Bink, but then I'm gonna ask Ross the boss because we are kind of getting to like the dating. I want to ask Ross boss one more question, but go ahead, ask Bink something.
Oh, ask Bink, how many percent do you think? Fucking what the fuck did Ross the boss say? That I was trying to ask. What the fuck she just talking about?
Out here giving out handies.
Yeah. What the fuck do you think the percentage of girls that will do the foreplay and don't leave you hanging? Like, what the fuck is the percentage of that? Like, how many girls would actually...
Yeah, I would like to know that.
Like, how many girls you think will actually make sure you don't leave empty-handed, even though you don't get the pussy? Because it's definitely not 100%.
I don't even think that's no percentage right there, man. Like, that.
So it's so low. Ross the boss, the only one.
That's fucked up.
What?
That's fucked up. My cousin, the only one I heard giving hand jobs to make sure dudes is good when they leave her house. I'm so fucking mad.
Probably because I do massages. Mad, I don't know.
Yo, I'm crying.
Like,
about to go ask for.
That'll be. I do it after every massage, but certain people. Like the way I do my massages, they are so sensual. Like the way I rub is just like, it's very sensual. And to a certain guy that likes me and
that's fine.
And after that massage probably want to have sex with me, I will offer that for extra money, of course. But it's the offer is on the table.
Mikey on shit, Ross the boss on fucking shit. Cool.
Yo, we take it to the next level.
But no, not a dude that I am pursuing. Not a dude I'm pursuing. I don't require, oh, you give me some money to do that. You know what I mean? Like a dude I'm pursuing, I might not give it up to you.
Want him to give you money though. The dude that you like, you probably want him to give you money so he can meet your fucking criteria or whatever we was talking about earlier.
I mean, if I am at that point where I'm doing foreplay with you, you've done something for me. Okay. We've went on a date. We've done this. You know what I mean? Like somebody who I am with. You know what I mean? I don't need you to give me money to do that. But just know I'm not going to be having sex with you until I'm comfortable. Because if I have sex with somebody too early, I'm going to end up throwing the deuces to you anyway. Like, it's just me. Because I feel like that's all niggas want anyways. It's a psychological issue with me.
But it's a big part.
It's a psychological issue with me. You know what I mean? It's not nothing to do with nobody else. It's me feeling like once I have sex with you, before I'm supposed to, in my brain, I'm probably going to end up not fucking with you.
Marky D, so
for the long
Kaylin said, "I will. Let me be that 1%." It's funny because I was going to text you. Cause I think my loctician see your type too.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, no, I'm being serious. But so I would say this, like when I first time I saw Angie, I was like, damn, like what's up, legs? And like her legs was attractive to me. And just because I thought she was attractive and I wanted to have sex with her, don't mean that's all I wanted from her. All right, we kicked it and we did our thing, and you know, when we had sex, we had sex. But I guess in your opinion, what would you tell the ladies that men want besides sex? Right? Because that's not all
I feel like a man that wants you besides sex is going to be somebody who is going to be able to stick around you regardless if you're ready or not. You know what I mean?
But what do men want from women besides sex?
Oh, I feel like they want conversation. They want sensuality. They want to see that you can at least have that soft side to you. Like, they want to see if you can have a conversation, even if it's about the world. Like, you know, whatever they like to talk about, do you know anything about their interests? Like, if you like to work out, I'm sure that you want to, you know, have a conversation with a woman that knows something about eating healthy or knows, you know, some kind of interest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can they have a conversation with you about anything besides drama? You know what I mean? Like,
Bink.
You know, it's all about that. Like, can I call you and you answer the phone and you know, just listen without having an opinion, or you know what I mean? Just any of that. Like,
I said, Bink, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. I definitely feel like sometimes we just want to call somebody and just let me vent to you. Just I don't need your voice. I don't need your. I just want to talk. Like, you know what I mean? Because we a lot of men, we hold it in instead of, and then we, you know, it comes out in a different way instead of talking to somebody and
right.
You or, you know, like or tell them, hey, okay, keep your head up. We don't hear that.
Good advice.
We don't.
Yeah.
So, like, if I was to kick it with y'all, you know, y'all, man, you good, man. Worried about that shit. But when female and you know, hey, like, what can I do to help? Or like, I'm here listening. I'm 100%. I got you. Like, be in court, I'm there. Like.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, like,
Marky D, what's your thoughts?
I'm high as fuck.
What do men want besides women? Can you answer that, or is it time to go?
I've hit that point.
Besides sex,
I'm high as fuck. And then I'm also keep thinking about what the fuck you said about who fucking do your hair. I'm like looking at the comments, like, who is?
Oh.
But yeah, ask me the question though. She got my.
What do men want from women besides sex?
Consistency.
Mm. And what way? Is across the board? Everything?
All ways that matter. Time. Just who you are. Your energy. I like a woman with a consistent energy, which can just speak for everything. That's just everything. That's just under there. Comfortability. That's cuddling and all that other stuff. And
okay.
Like I said, some type of, how can I say this? Some kind of like girly type of way to make me feel more mannish. I don't know how to, like something.
Yeah, femininity. Want her to be feminine.
More masculine.
Something. It don't got to be nothing crazy. You know what I mean? It could just be like a, can you open up this jar of mayo? These pickles? You know what I'm saying? It could be just as simple as that. I don't just want to.
That's the game. Like, that's the game.
Every time you just opening up the pickle every time. Or
listen,
that's not being too independent. Going back to
what I'm saying. Like, even like back in the day, women would drop their handkerchiefs. Right, just little shit like that. Like, can you pick this up for me? You so big and strong. Women, no, I got that shit, nigga. Like, damn, my bad, shorty. Like, let me get out the way then. I think women, yeah.
And that's all foreplay. That's all foreplay.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It don't have to do with just
you talked about enough foreplay today, Ross the Boss. You can't talk about foreplay the rest.
It's all foreplay. It don't matter how you look at it.
You used it. You said the word.
It's okay. Listen, look. Hear me out. If you in a house with a woman, and she's like, "Oh, can you do this? Oh, baby," and she's being sensual with you in that way, where she's being this sweet, nice person, where it's like, okay, if it's time to eat, I'm cooking. I might cook in just a nice apron. You know what I mean?
That's the
foreplay.
Ross the Boss. What are you doing?
Yo, Ross the Boss. She giving women game. Women need to hear this shit.
Yeah, even if it's, it's groceries in the car. Can you please, not saying go get the groceries. You know what I mean? But saying, baby, can you please go get, it's the sensuality of a woman that men love. And if
that's why she's strong and independent.
All of that leads up to that special moment where
what is Bink saying?
His dick is staying hard for you. He ain't got to think of no other woman because you can turn him on all day. Like, it ain't, argument happened. Now, them toxic niggas, if you could argue with them all day. You know what I mean?
Hate arguing.
And they feel some type of way. You know what I mean? They still want your ass. Niggas don't like drama. So it's like, if you could be this sweet, nice person that they could just come to just all day, just the vulnerability of a woman is sensual to a man. It does not have to be.
A woman's femininity is our superpower. Like, y'all can really
make
men do anything that y'all want if y'all use that. But you get more with honey than vinegar. But so many women out here fucking smelling like vinegar. And that's misery.
Salt and vinegar chips. The worst chips ever made.
Hot Cheetos.
Salt and vinegar chips are the worst chips ever fucking made.
What?
And I just feel like that's what I mean by foreplay. The sensual part. A lot of people don't get that side.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But is that who you are all the time? And I think that's what happened with a lot of women.
That's who I am to people who are deserving of it. Like,
I'm just saying though, like, even if he deserve it, if he fuck up one time, are you now cussing him out and calling him all type of bitch ass niggas?
Yes, she is.
It depends on the fuck up.
No, not
what's the fuck up?
He fucks up and fucks your friend. Like, he just he takes you back.
Like, that's the fuck up. That now I'm not. I don't have that.
It's 2 hours. 2 hours went by and he ain't text you back. I do now.
No, that is not a fuck up.
I'm fucking hungry.
I'm just saying.
No, that's not a fuck up to me. To me, I don't know how it is with other women, but to me, that's not a fuck up. Because I'm the person that might hit you back 2 hours later. Like,
Across the bar.
It's a busy thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's really a busy thing. I have a lot going on. I do a lot of shit. Like,
Fact.
if I can't hit you back whenever I am completely done with my task, then I'm going to look at you as a bitch ass nigga. Like, please let me just focus on this task. I made this. If I'm in the middle of this, if I'm in the middle of making trays, I don't want to stop doing that to entertain whatever it is. If you text me and you say it's an emergency, then okay. But if I'm in the middle of this, make it fucking belong. I do a lot of shit.
Like 8,
so
you do mad shit.
She want a fucking suck
I
ass,
do so much.
Suck ass nigga that's gonna take the back seat but still do manly stuff.
Oh.
No. I want a man who's doing his own this and doing his own this.
Too much of our own this end up somewhere else. That.
Oh, Marky D.
That's not a fact. I just want somebody to understand that being. I want somebody who understands that being late is okay. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean that somebody's cheating on you. It doesn't mean that. That's an insecurity.
No, come on. I hate when women throw that word out there. Y'all just throw that shit out there.
But like I said, if a man hit me back 2 hours later, I'm gonna be understanding because I know what time means to people. If you text me like emergency and I'll hit you back, red flag my ass. You know what I'm saying? But
I would say this.
If you text me like, oh, I'm just thinking about you, I just want to talk to you, and I text you back like, oh, hey, I'm just, I'm gonna call you because now I don't want you to feel like anything is going on. But it's like, okay, let me show you that I really got some shit going on because that's exactly how I am. And I don't need nobody that's like pressuring me to give them my time when I already dedicated this time to this. I already dedicated that time to that. So I don't want to be distracted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I understand when a man does not want to be distracted from whatever math he got going on in his head.
See,
you know what I mean?
This is where certain women not get in trouble. I don't use that word, but this is when certain women, they have issues, right? Hairdressers, South Decay, people like you that got multiple businesses, people that's just always busy, right? Especially if you talking to a man that is as busy as you or got as much money than you or more, and when I'm free and I hit you and you are busy, like I'm just gonna hit up somebody else. It's not that I'm insecure and that you get into your bag. I just need somebody that's more free. That's it.
Or at least
make
me feel like
yeah.
But that's where communication comes.
Be free for me. She can always find a moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't find,
that's why I said you text me and say, "Oh, I'm just thinking about you," and I'm like, "Hold, let me call him real quick so he can know that it's not like that." You know what I mean? Like, hey, babe, I'm just doing this. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, okay, can I really I just want to get back to it. I just want to get it done. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
I can be understanding of that.
When I was on second shift, I was talking to somebody who was not grad school. She was getting her PhD, and she was always busy. And like our schedules were complete opposite. When she was free, I was busy. When I was busy, she was free. And it like it's one of those things that just it just didn't work. Like it is what it is. Like we need time is important, right? Time is our biggest currency. And if you never free, then I don't know what to tell you. I gotta move on.
It's crazy because you establish that time in a certain period of you talking to somebody. It doesn't come right away. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm actually the businesses,
because
day
you
2.
learn their schedule. You learn like, okay, they doing this, they doing that. You talk to them and you know that they got something coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you the type of person that forget things and you need to take a note, like, oh, hey, Big Steph got to do a show at 8:00. I can't call her at this time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just is that consideration of being communicative. Like, that's it. Like, The communication is always the key. And if somebody can't say, hey, listen, I just want to fuck and that's it, like, then that's where the problem be coming. You know what I mean? Because somebody need to know what role they play in your life. Like, period. I don't know what else to say. And I think men have a very bad, like, communication when it comes to telling women who they are until they are angry or until the person has hit them up so many times where
Cause y'all
you
can't
know
be
what I
handling
mean?
the truth sometimes. No, but women like the truth though. I think women can handle the truth.
It doesn't matter if we can handle it. We gotta respect it, and that's just what it is at the end of the day. Right. If you, as an individual, feel like somebody has to respect you, you have to respect yourself for telling them what your respectable time is, or your respectable ways. Like, you can't be like, oh, this bitch calling me, oh, but you never even told her that she can't call you at this time, or you never even told her. Now, if you tell somebody what you want and they go against the grain, cut off.
No.
Period. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
But if you cannot do that, you can't do that.
Nah.
Don't be expecting somebody to read your fucking mind or your brain or understand what your schedule is. Like, that's not fair. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Kimmy
and
K
a lot
said
of men do that.
We respect the truth. No, I think I do. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like it, and y'all may not want to hear it. But I think if
they don't fucking respect the
and
truth.
We might even cry all the time. And we might even cry.
We might cry, but I think eventually, I think they do respect it more than you lead them on.
We respect it.
I respect that.
Because we gonna talk to our friends about what you said to us. And our friends is gonna be there to remind us, hey, listen, he did say this. Cause I got friends who be like telling me their business about with they men, and then when they go against the grain, when they go against his grain, if we respect that man, and my friend go against the grain of a man that she want to be with, I'll be like, listen, he did say eye to eye. I mean, now you have to make a choice whether that's something you want to deal with or not. And that's because that's who I am. Like, you have to make a choice. Everybody has a choice. If the man say, don't text me because I'll be so busy. If you call me, I'm going to pick up and let you know, and you still texting this man, don't expect nothing from him because he already told you. You know what I mean? Like, if you told me out of your mouth that the man said that. You know what I mean? And that's how I am as a friend. The man said he was married. He with his bitch.
So I think this was a really good show, and it kind of evolved from the original topic.
Yeah, because fucking Stephanie was on some bullshit.
But I think it's good because I think it shows the disconnect. Because like me, you, and Bink is on the same page. Ross the boss and all the ladies in the comments, they're on the same page.
Hell no! Somebody said they want to be 1%.
Oh, well, on the same page. Yeah, sounds okay. That's okay. So I think
I know they said they was with my 1%.
I think next week we're gonna do Valentine's Day. And then the day after that. But I think we need to do a show about the myths that women have about men and the myths that men have about women. Because what you were saying, how men feel, men do not feel like that at all. Like, I don't know why you think that.
Like, what did I say?
Men just want to be sensual and all that. Like, no, none of that.
No, I said that men want their women to. They want their women to be sensual and somebody that they can come to without the drama. No. That's what I said.
Earlier, you was like, no, you should want to be sensual. You shouldn't want to have sex. You should just want to have some foreplay. You're like, why? No, we don't.
No, I know that men don't want that. I know that men don't want that. But what I'm saying, as a woman,
I give it to us anyway.
As a woman, I know that he wants to have sex with me after my foreplay. But if I am not ready, I am willing to at least let him come. Like,
you get the drill. You heard you say it 3 different times today.
I'm crying. So, but it is 10:30.
More about your foreplay.
We're going to. We've been here for a while, so it's a good show. I appreciate you coming up, Ross the Boss. Marky D has been saying he's hungry for a while. I appreciate you, Bink, Deanie, and everybody in the comments. And we're gonna be back next week. We're gonna talk Valentine's Day.
Being quiet.
Man, Bink said we had to say. So we talking Valentine's.
Bink be quiet. He don't say too much.
I don't know what we're talking about.
He don't want to get in
in
no
terms
trouble.
of Valentine's Day, but we're gonna talk about Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Oh, my shit
He
really
didn't want to
don't.
fucking.
All
He
right,
didn't
John.
want to fucking talk. He was fucked up when you was talking that bullshit.
Listen, we still got to do my game, my drinking game.
The 17th,
A
right?
day before my birthday, I'm a present y'all my drinking game because my birthday is on a Thursday, and I'm doing a Zoom call for the drinking game. But I'm gonna show y'all what that shit is about. Shit's
All right,
great.
bet.
You know what I mean?
You should let me be. You should let me.
It's on the 17th, but on
You
the
should let me be
16th
one of the
when we go
hosts.
live. Yeah, when we go live, I'll show y'all what it's about, and
All right, bet.
all that
All right,
shit.
cuz, well, we
Okay.
appreciate you. All right, my
Yo,
co-host, Marky
Mike.
D, Bink Deanie.
Mike,
What's Gucci?
text me about your locks.
All right, I got you. All right. Hootie hoo.
All right.
All right, who do you?